The suitcase was already in the trunk when they said it. "We decided to take your sister instead," my mother smiled, casual as if swapping me out was nothing. "She needed some rest, you understand." I gripped the steering wheel tighter. My father avoided my eyes. My sister sat smug in the back, scrolling her phone, not a hint of gratitude. I just nodded, no words. They thought silence meant acceptance. It meant calculation. This wasn't new. All my life I'd been the provider, the dependable one, the invisible scaffolding holding everyone else up. Graduations, weddings, emergencies. If money or effort was required, I was the one they called. My sister, meanwhile, floated through life jobless, reckless, and adored. When she failed, they called it bad luck. When I succeeded, they called it expected. Love was conditional, devotion one-sided. And still, I had given them this gift: a full week in Europe, five-star hotels, private tours, dinners under candlelight in cities older than their marriage. It wasn't just a vacation. It was supposed to be time. Time to bridge the cracks, to remind them I was theirs too. But when given the choice, they traded me like currency, and smiled while doing it. I dropped them at the airport without a word, hugged no one, wished no one well. The flight tickets, the hotel bookings, the tours, everything was in my name. I'd told them that weeks ago. They didn't listen. So when they boarded that plane with my sister, they didn't realize they were walking straight into my plan. I'd made adjustments the night before, a few calls, a few clicks, one change here, another there. The seats in business class? Downgraded to economy, far back by the bathrooms. The five-star hotel in Paris? Canceled, rebooked under my name. Their new booking? 2 stars, no elevator, one bathroom down the hall. The tours and dinners? Gone. Every confirmation tied to my ID, my card. I didn't cancel everything, that would have been merciful. I left just enough, cheap hostels, budget flights, public transport, to remind them what they'd chosen. Luxury into labor, gift into punishment. When they landed, the calls started. First, cheerful confusion. "Sweetheart, there must have been a mistake. They say the reservation isn't in our name." Then irritation. "We're standing outside with our luggage. Do something." Then panic. "They're asking us to pay for the room. It's filthy. This isn't what you promised." Finally, desperation. "Please, we can't stay here. Your sister is crying. Help us." I let each call ring out, each voicemail filled with the same realization. They had chosen her comfort over mine, and she couldn't save them. Meanwhile, I boarded my own flight, first class, champagne in hand, seat reclining into a bed. When I landed, a driver waited with my name on a card. The city lights shimmered like they were welcoming me alone. While they dragged suitcases down cobblestones, I strolled into marble lobbies. While they argued with hostile clerks in broken English, I sipped wine in Michelin-star restaurants. While they stood outside tourist attractions counting coins, I stood inside private galleries, doors opening at my arrival. We were in the same cities, but different worlds. By the end of the week, I'd lived the trip they'd denied me, and they'd lived the consequences of dismissing me. The final call came on the 6th night. My mother's voice cracked through the voicemail. "We made a mistake." Silence, a ragged breath. "I'm sorry, sorry." The word I'd waited my whole life to hear. But it didn't move me, because apologies given in desperation aren't apologies, they're survival. When I picked them up from the airport, their faces told me everything. Exhaustion, embarrassment, the weight of 7 days of regret. My sister wouldn't even look at me. "Did you have a good trip?" I asked softly. No one answered. I smiled, drove them home in silence. That night, I poured myself a drink and sat by the window. The satisfaction wasn't in their suffering, it was in the proof. proof that I didn't need their validation, proof that my absence had weight. They thought they could replace me with ease, but Europe taught them a lesson I never could with words. I am not disposable. Sometimes revenge isn't about destruction, it's about clarity. They went to Europe expecting luxury and found emptiness. I went to Europe expecting nothing and found myself. And now, when they look at me, they don't see the silent provider. They see the son who can vanish at will, the one who doesn't need them, the one they should have chosen.